Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, November the 20th, 2024. Let's take a look at see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look here. Complete an event 1. If you take a look at the description, there is a link to a video. The video is called Complete Event for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It is all time-stamped. And the vast majority of those events I spawn in myself. Now we can spawn in events on private servers and public ones, so you can definitely check that video out if you so wish. We're going to take part in Invaders from Beyond. At the same time, we're going to take this one here, take a camera picture of an alien drone. Now of course an alien drone are the robots. They are like the little flying around guys that have the one eye. Right, so let's go ahead. Do world activity, do this public event here. Now, of course, if we don't have to do this event, it's not calling us to do it, but we might as well do it anyway, because it's asking for us to take a camera picture of an alien drone. But we can also spawn in aliens ourselves. Get up here. There's this alien drone right down there, as you see. Again, if you are a little bit late, this is the second week for the Alien Invaders from Beyond event. It's going right up to this coming Tuesday, the 26th of November. A few shots on that guy. He's hiding behind the rubble here. There we go. Nice job. Job.
But we are not finished yet. Move on to the second.
Right, so we do have all kinds of drones over that way there, but we will have more drones as we go along.
Expect missile strikes from above.
And again, the drones are considered robots, so just an FYI. Nice job.
Focus your fire on the brainwave siphon. Good work. Now move on to the final siphon.
Ouch. Fucking low, Jimmy.
Hold the key to the final force field. Delete them, and put an end to this.
Oh. Where's that thing? Got me anyway. Nice.
Destroy that brainwave siphon. I hope the
Alright, there we
final
go.
force
Complete an
is
event
better
1 for 1. Done. Now, it can be any event at all. You don't have to do this one in particular,
I
but
am not
pretty
well
cool.
suited to social interaction.
Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to take a look for an alien drone here before we continue on. Because we get this one here, as I mentioned. Take a camera picture of an alien drone. Again, they are the robots, the little flying around guys with one eye. And we have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. If we go photo mode, it's not going to work. Alright, let's take a look here and try to find an alien drone. I think you see one over here. There we go. So here's an alien drone right here. Let's open up our weapons before it disappears. Alright, so there's our Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Make sure it says the description in the top right hand corner of the screen. Watch how I move it away, see how they disappear. We'll take a camera picture of our alien drone. There we go, just like that. Nice. Now, I did make a video on how to get this Pro Snap Deluxe camera a little while ago with my lower level character. It is all timestamped, but it's really easy to do. You can check out that video if you so wish. But the short and dirty version of this, I guess, is basically on every server there is a corpse, either Axel or Ann. But the problem is you got to find them, right? But the best way to do it is just go to the atomic shop. Go down here to the camp section. Go down to the utility tab. Across this bad boy here, my personal terminal. It is free for everyone. You claim it. You go to your camp and you build it and you interact with it. There'll be a couple of options there. You select investigate the suspicious person. Once when you do that, just like any quest or mission that you do, it pops up in the top right hand corner of the screen. Investigate the suspicious person. And all you do is you go to your main map screen here. And you come across these little diamonds, but it'll be filled in. Now we're just using this one here as an example. Okay. Now we do have many of these diamonds on the map, but your best bet is to find the one that's filled in. Take your cursor and hover over it till you find the one that says investigate the suspicious person. You travel to that location. You take the broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera off of either Axel or Ann, whoever is there, and you take it to your Tinker's Workbench and you craft your very own Pro Snap Deluxe camera. And I highly recommend that you take good care of it, because if for some reason you drop it, it will destroy itself, and you'll never see it again. I have not known anyone who have been able to retrieve it back, but I think Bethesda has been working on it, but I just don't know how far along they have gotten with that. So just an FYI. If you know for sure what that answer is, by all means, let us know. Alright, good stuff. So we get a bunch of stuff there, so that's pretty awesome. Nice. Alright, what is next? Let's take a look here, Jimmy. Big attack. Let's get to a little quieter place, shall we? Yep, alley-oop. Alright, nice. Away from them for a little bit. Alright, let's take to see what's next here. Alright. Go ahead, kill a Deathclaw 1. So many great spots we can find Deathclaws in around the wasteland. Of course, right up here where this person is, we have Deathclaw Island. There'll be one that'll pop out of the ground, but right after that one there kills that Deathclaw, of course, that Deathclaw will despawn, and it'll take about a half hour for that Deathclaw to come back. So again, we always talk about the folks who are on public servers that don't have access to private ones. And I know the frustration can be real, but it's always good. You can always server hop that location until you get to a server where it is available. And that's what usually happens, not just with enemies, but with objects. Another good spot for Deathclaws is, of course, over here at the abandoned waste dump. So let's pop over here today. There will be 2 Deathclaws inside, guaranteed. Sometimes there's 3, but it's very rare that there's 3. Right, let's go here. And let's just go inside the cavern. It's also a great spot for glowing fungus and brain fungus, just an FYI. Right, so there's usually one that's roaming around, and then there'll be one that's sleeping, but let's head up here real quick. Now this is my little hidey hole up here. I like to kind of head up here. And usually the one will be coming right around the corner. Just make sure you're locked and loaded. I'm going to throw a couple grenades at him. See where he is here. Sometimes he kind of wanders about. He's right there coming. All right, so let's get back up here. There we go. Killed Deathclaw 1 for 1 done. And we leveled up, baby. Oh, yeah. Hot dog. Get your black titanium strap and your loose gears. Pretty cool. Now the second one will be in a little bit further. Of course, it is laying down. There, as you can see. Oh, it's a legendary one too. That's pretty cool. We'll leave that for somebody else. Now, again, sometimes there's a third one in here. It doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. So it's always good to kind of be on the lookout. All right. What's next here? Cripple Ghoul's Lake too. Okay, so many great spots we can find ghouls in around the wasteland. We're talking up here in the forest. Of course, we have Vault 76, which is a free fast travel. We have the upper and lower parking lot, which is all kinds of ghouls up there, so that's pretty cool. Now we have Alpine River Cabins. Of course, if you walk around the streets of Morgantown, you will come across patches of ghouls, usually about 4 to 6 in each patch, so that's a pretty good spot. Eastern Regional Penitentiary on the inside. Of course, the Charleston Capitol Building, right close to where we were just at. Good spot. We have Lewisburg down here. And of course, anywhere in around White Springs, the golf club and the grounds and stuff. So that gives you guys a pretty good spot where to find ghouls. So let's go up here to Vault 76. That's fast travel. Okay. Now again, we're just not killing the ghouls. What are we doing, Jim? We are crippling the ghoul's leg too. So if you have the right weapon, you can go left leg, right leg, and all we need is one ghoul, right? But we do have that one weapon that does, you know, the one shot, one kill kind of thing. But again, the drill works pretty good if you have a piece of power armor on. And that way there, because you got to get up and close and personal unless you're tanky. The bow and arrow works good. Plasma caster, plasma rifle, most ballistic weapons. Shotgun works good if you have the Enforcer perk card, so it gives you guys many ideas. Now you can go ahead and free game if you so wish, or you can use VATS. Use VATS as a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. It allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. And that's what I prefer to use myself, but it's up to you, however way you want to play your game. All right, let's sneak up here. Let's go for the left leg. Alright, just like that, done. Cripple Ghoul's leg 2 for 2. Pretty good spot. And I would say we can find at least 10, so usually 7 in this area. And if we walk around the other side, there's usually about 2 or 3 more. Alright, so FYI there. What's next? Alright, let's plant a crop in a workshop or camp in a free camp 10. So there's a couple stipulations here. We can plant our crops. We have to get some crops first. You can either plant them in a workshop or camp. So you go ahead and claim any old workshop on the map. Once when you claim it, you can build whatever you want, as long as you're able to build it. Or you can build it at your camp, and that's what I usually suggest, especially for crops like corn and razor grain. We can use corn and razor grain not just for these type of daily weekly challenges, but also for producing alcoholic beverages for other daily weekly challenges. And of course we have to do it in a free camp, right? Now, you might have crops already in your camp, and definitely that's a good way to do it. Cobbleton Farm's a pretty good spot. Silva Homestead, all kinds of corn, all kinds of razor grain here at Billings Homestead. Right around the corner from Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, there's a red barn. Nice some crops down there as well. Right behind the General Steakhouse. Usually along here, there's a bunch of unmarked farms down there, so FYI, gives you many spots you guys can go. Let's just go to Silva Homestead. Grab some crops. Now there is a perk card that'll help you out, not so much for the daily weekly challenge, but if you are a herbivore or when you're doing other daily weekly challenges. The perk card is under perception. It is called Green Thumb. Read twice as much when harvesting forest. So instead of 1, you pick up 2. Now, if you're herbivore, that perk card is definitely a must-have. Now, I'm a carnivore. I have it equipped because it just saves me a lot of time doing these daily weekly challenges. And that's what I would suggest, especially if you're on these public servers. There is a good chance that you can come to these spots and they be cleared right out. It's definitely happened to me in the past. But that's where that card really shines, because all you need is a couple crops around, and instead of 1, you pick up 2, and it's just so helpful. Right, those ones are already picked over. I think that's enough anyway. How many we got on us here, Jim? 26 corn. Perfect. Right, let's go ahead. We're going to head back to our camp this time around. Again, you can claim a workshop if you wish. Just going to put it right in our camp. Again, when you do plant crops, it will use fertilizer, but usually most of us have fertilizer on us more than you think. You can have time getting over that rock there. Okay, so we have our crops here. We're at our camp, and there's one more stipulation. You have to build a crop, plant a crop in a workshop or camp in free cam mode. Okay? What we do is we're going to go to our build menu here. Okay, and you see at the bottom of the screen it says toggle camera. Whatever button it is for you, that's what you select. Right? And you see that pop up in the top left hand corner of the screen. The little guy with the camera, that's how you know you're in free cam mode. Okay? So let's go ahead. We'll go down here to the food section. Go down here to the corn that we just picked. Oh my lord, really? had a hard time, oh, there we go. I had a hard time building stuff at this location once before. Now, you do got to remember, when you are planting crops, they do count towards your budget. So watch when I plant this one, watch the budget at the top right-hand corner of the screen. You can actually see it move, okay? So crops, for some reason, take up a lot of camp budget. So it's good to have some crops, but, you know, don't have too many. You know? There you go, plant a crop in a workshop or camp, and free camp, 10 for 10, done. Just like that. Easy peasy. Alright, what's next? Drink Nuka-Cherry 2. Okay, good stuff. So again, we talk about this particular item all the time here on my channel. We talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron Station. This one here is the OG one we got back in maybe Season 4, Season 5, can't remember off that scoreboard. But he will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, as well as the odd bottle or two. When he goes on sale, he usually goes on sale for about 250 or 500 items, maybe once or twice a year. But when he goes on sale, everyone and their dog is happy, and they just buy him up. Okay, it's pretty, very, very popular. Now there's another variation of that, of course. If we go to our build menu, go down to our resource tab, right here. Of course, this is the Nuka-Cola Quantum. We got this back in Season 11 scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour first came out. He'll also collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, the odd bottle, but he'll also collect purified water and nuclear waste at the same time. But either or, they work pretty good. Now, when this guy goes for sale, he's usually bundled with other things, and again, once or twice a year. And we can buy these using gold bullion if you so wish. Right here in Foundation, as long as you have a reputation with the of caution settlers, you can buy it from Samuel for 1250 gold bullion. Right, so you can definitely collect Cherry that way. Now, Cherry is very popular in the Round the Wasteland, Cherry and Nuka Classic. Of course, we have the Nuka-Cola stand that's up here, Tyler County Fairgrounds. Camden Park's a pretty good spot. Lewisburg's a pretty good spot, and around the picnic table area. We have a pretty good Nuka-Cola machine here in Green Country Lodge. Another fairly good Nuka-Cola machine that puts out a lot at Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. Now, Nuka-Cola itself, you won't find any other type of Nuka-Cola, just the classic here at Sunday Brothers Cabin. But probably one of the best spots is, of course, right down here. What is that there? Nuka World on Tour. It's a free fast travel, so let's pop down here. We were here just yesterday during our weekly challenge video, and we found quite a few Nuka-Cherry. So I am on a different server, because we did that server on we did that run on a private server on that weekly challenge video we did yesterday. So we could check along here. Let's keep going. Now, this is a popular spot for a lot of people, so it depends on the server that you're on, whether you follow. We got two Nuka-Cola Classics here today. There could have been cherries in there, so the one thing you got to remember, especially if you're new to the game and you never played Fallout 76 before, okay? Sometimes, you know, we all have the same challenges, and you can go to these places, maybe server after server hopping, and, you know, everything be gone, all right, for a little while. So just kind of keep that in mind. Just be patient. There's Nuka-Cherry right there. And you can tell someone's already been through here because these doors are open, all right? They must have missed that one. Another one here. Nice. Perfect. And again, you can check inside of them. Check on top of these two kiosks. There's a couple other Nuka-Cola machines here. Nuka-Cherry, they will say that there for someone else. Now, at the end of the day, you can't find any Nuka-Cherry to save your life for whatever reason. You don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station. So maybe you're a busy person. You only can play a couple times a week. You can buy them. You can buy them at the end of the day, right down here at the vending machines. Of course, you do have to use caps, but just an FYI that this is available. Here are the vending machines down here. Nuka-Cherry right there, 45 caps. Okay, and again, you can server hop this all day long and just fill your boots as long as you got the caps for it, right? Now, one thing good about the inventory of these vending machines, they don't tie into the inventory of Bubbles. And Bubbles, of course, is up here at the White Spring Resort. If you use this icon right here, takes you to the front door. You head up the stairs, you take a right, you go to the tavern, you go to the medical bay, you go to the big wide open area where the responders are, you take a left, and there's a little store there with Giuseppe, that sells, trades things for stamps. Of course, we have Bubbles up there. Bubbles sells the same thing, but their inventories are not combined together, which is awesome. All right? So there you go. That's that part. What's next? We get all these done already? Wow. Scrap junk to produce glass, 10. Okay, so glass is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method. And of course, you know, just going after these Nuka-Cola products, you know, we saw the bunch of glass around, so this is a good spot to find glass, right? While you're looking for Nuka-Cola products, but using the bulk and scrap method. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go craft. Go down to bulk, go to the G section. So to bulk one glass, you need 15 glass shards and 2 plastic. Then all you do is you bulk one glass and then you scrap it, and it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. Again, it's more so for the folks that are kind of, you know, busy and on the go and short on time, or people that just like, you know, the faster, quicker, easier way. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Now, a real good spot for glass is, of course, right up here at the kill box. So let's pop up here. Shut the slide off here for a sec. Right, and even over there at Somerville's docks, right directly across from where we are, there's a lot of glass that's kind of laying in the dirt along here, as well as some tin cans, so just an FYI. Now where we're going to go, we're going to make ourselves up to the roof. Now you can clear that area if you so wish of those blood eagles, but we're just going to kind of take the faster trip here. Take yourselves up to the roof. Go. Again, nice little spot. There's a couple more Nuka-Cherries up here. Now, this is a really good spawn for Nuka-Cola Quantum. Every time I come here on multiple servers, I find 9 times out of 10, I find a Nuka-Cola Quantum up here, just in case you do get those daily challenges looking for a drink of Nuka-Cola Quantum. So just an FYI. As you can see, there's all kinds of glass here. And 1 glass bottle gives us 2 glass. We get all kinds of there. We'll save that for somebody else. Pretty awesome.
Huh? Who goes there?
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go back to our camp and we'll scrap it. Now, you can go to another player's camp if you so wish. You can go to a train station wherever they have a workbench and scrap it. You can do it that way. Might be a little harder to get up here if you have a jetpack, but I think you can do it if you have marsupial. But if you don't, again, as I showed you at Nuka World on tour, we saw a bunch of glass bottles around anyway, alright? So you can do it that way. Or you can use the bulk and scrap method. Let's go along here. Let's go ahead and scrap it here. There we go. Scrap junk to produce glass. Done. Just like that. Easy. Right, what's next here? I think we're done. We are done. Just like that, guys. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the weapon of the day. It is the Fixer. If not in combat, plus 100% VATS. Accuracy at plus 50%. Action point cost. Projectiles explode plus 20% weapon damage. Plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge, plus 40% armor penetration, plus 100% sneaking speed, plus 15% stealth in shadow stalker's build. Okay, we have a powerful automatic receiver, stabilized short barrel true stock, perforating magazine, reflect sight dot suppressor, and this is the rusted paint. Pretty cool looking, eh? Nice looking paint. Damage for, 83. Plus 45 ammo. Alright, now of course it is a commando build. Of course, under perception we have Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed right out. We have Tank Killer. What else we have here, Jimmy? Suppressor. Covert Operative. Base of White Knight, Adrenaline. Those are the main ones. Legendary perk cards, these do not change for me. They stay the same all the time. So FYI, they're all maxed out. Alright, just like that, guys. Yeah, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.